Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about why Gen Alpha is the most hated generation and why everybody keeps blaming Gen Alpha for everything that happens. I did not write a script. Also, I now have a microphone and hopefully it picks up the audio well. Another thing I noticed is that I kind of sound like a 6-year-old when I'm recording, so just saying, I am much older than I sound, especially on camera. But anyway, I also want to say that I'm not trying to offend Gen Alpha or Gen Z. I'm not trying to offend y'all, especially Gen Z, because I will be roasting you a lot in this video. And please do not take this personally. Please do not twist my words. Please do not do that. And this is just all my opinion and just for funsies. Topic number 1. What is Gen Alpha? Gen Alpha is a group of people that were born in 2010 to 2024. You might think that this incident is kind of like the older generation getting mad at the younger generation because they're young and we had it better and back in my day. Well, according to other people on social media, and maybe me, I don't know, that is not the case this year. Gen Alpha is out of control. Yeah, that's what y'all think, at least. I am trying to set the record straight. There are things that I notice about Gen Alpha that need to be fixed. And I also do agree that Gen Z is kind of mean. A little bit, but not a lot. But they kind of are. So I'm just going to talk about that. Yeah. Beautiful, I know. Great topic. I love doing this topic. Topic number 2. Things that Gen Alpha do that makes people mad. Gen Alpha does some pretty stupid things. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them pretty do like stupid things. I'm not blaming it on the kids, but I'm mostly blaming it on some of the millennial and Gen Z parents, because what the heck, buddy? But what the heck? One of the things that I do agree about why like Gen Alpha is kind of strange is the fact that young girls are going to Sephora. That's a makeup shop for adults. Why are you... Alright. It was first tweens that went to Sephora, but then the age kept lowering and lowering and lowering to the point where like 5-year-olds can go to Sephora. But why though? I'm not even into skincare myself, so what makes you think I would do any of that stupid stuff? I wouldn't. So I think makeup is stupid in my opinion anyway. But yeah, it's like, why would you want to have all these skin products so it can make you look younger? You're already young! You don't need that stuff. What? These kids be getting most of this stuff from TikTok, and honestly, I wish they banned TikTok. I know, hard to say for y'all TikTok lovers, but I hate TikTok. It's very dumb. I don't like it. I don't like what people are using it for. And the fact that there's like 1,500 kids on social media now is like strange. Cause even like younger Gen Z and 2010 to 2013 Gen Alphas, we did have like the YouTube stuff, but we also had a good balance with PBS Kids, Disney, Netflix, all that kinds of stuff. That's what kids needs nowadays. They don't have that now, cause it's not popular anymore. Get out! Yes, it is. But yeah, I do think that little kids should never use skincare products, especially for like adults, cause like I get it for like adults and like maybe teenagers, I guess. It's like they need that cause they're getting older and they want to look pretty. Doing it on young children is just absolutely insane, cause you're already young. Why are you trying to look younger? Also, it kind of damaged the skin because, like, children, they have sensitive skin. So what if it gives them some type of infection or something? I don't know how skincare works, so yeah, but it might give them an infection or whatever. Yeah, you doctors and stuff know. Another thing that Gen Z hates about Gen Alpha is the media that we watch. Oh my god, it's so weird. I don't like it at all. The media that Gen Alpha be watching is Skibbity Toilet, Cocomelon, and just YouTube shorts in general that are really weird, and I do not like them at all. And then the word that we all like to use when we're talking about Gen Alpha, brain rot. Brain rot is used as somebody that rots their brain on some type of media or whatever. And mainly it's Gen Alpha because they rot their brains on Skibbity Toilet and all that stupid stuff that they be watching. And don't get me started on those stupid AI cat videos. Yeah. I think I want to put bleach in my eyes. But yeah, that's the type of stuff Gen Alpha be watching, and I absolutely hate it. I don't know how they can. I don't know how they can watch that and not think, wow, this is incredibly stupid. And another thing that Gen Z hates about Gen Alpha is the school. So there is this trend when like teachers are like complaining about how their Gen Alpha kids are not behaving and throwing chairs at them and blah 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 blah, and their grades are low. Heck, even some teachers are saying that their 8th graders are in a 4th grade level, and I'm like, what? What is going on? And is this only Gen Alpha? Like, what is happening? I don't understand. But I'll talk about that situation another time. Another situation that I'm not going to talk much about this video is the Gen Alpha slang. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much. Nah, I swear, Gen Z and millennial slang was so much better than Gen Alpha. I don't know who came up with that. Whoever came up with the Gen Alpha slang needs to be gone from existence. Topic number 3. What I think about Gen Alpha? Okay, I think Gen Alpha has a little bit of work to do, and I honestly do think that the younger kids messed up their generation. Another thing that I wanted to say is Gen Z is kind of tweaking because like when Gen Z are making videos about Gen Alpha, they talk about, Gen Alpha is so stupid, and they show clips with toddlers. Like, they're toddlers. Toddlers are gonna act that way. Toddlers are stupid, and we all know that. Why y'all thinking that this is so strange and special for Gen Alpha? Get yourselves together, Gen Z. I feel like that Gen Z thinks that Gen Alpha were born in 2023. They were not born in 2023 or 2024. They are not that young. They've been here since 2010. Why are y'all acting like all this stuff is new? Also, they acting like, Gen Z nostalgia is so better than Gen Alpha nostalgia because they just watch Skibbity Toilet all day. Well, guess what, buddy? 2010 to 2013 Gen Alphas grew up on your stuff too. Y'all don't want to even admit it. They grew up on y'all stuff too. So stop acting like they only grew up on Skibbity Toilet, because it doesn't work like that. And I am going to roast Gen Z more. So y'all remember the chicken jockey thing? Well, why am I saying remember? Because it's already happening. I'm looking at people, like Gen Z people, making like videos on how the chicken jockey thing is stupid, and they always saying their generation or Gen Alpha or this new generation. What do we do? They're only 15. What do they do? That is y'all generation. Stop putting the blame on Gen Alpha just because y'all can. Like, that's so stupid. Like, when you're watching the chicken jockey videos, you can tell that those kids are probably like 16, 17, maybe possibly 15. Like, that's y'all generation. Like, what? I don't get it, bro. Y'all are strange. Also, can we stop saying that it's the iPad? Because it's not the iPad. It's the apps that you put on the iPad. I'm sick of hearing, oh, well, the iPad's rotting kids' brains, or rotting these Gen Alpha kids' brain, or the iPad kid. Shush. It's not the iPad. It's the apps that you put on the iPad. Because if you put all this TikTok stuff, obviously their brain's gonna rot. But if you put something like ABC Mouse or a learning app or a creative app, they're gonna be fine. Nobody sees that. They would say iPad kids or this iPad is destroying. iPads are not monsters. Get out.
Agree with the idea that iPads are the devil. Like, in moderation, with parental controls, a lot of them, and the right apps, the right tools, Generation Alpha will outperform us on every single level.
Do not, under any circumstances, give them access to an iPad.
I don't agree with this. I don't think it's the access to an iPad. I think it's the access to particular apps on an iPad. Like, if you give your kids an iPad with YouTube on it, and you give your kids an iPad with Roblox on it, of course it's going to melt their brain. But if you give kids an iPad with Procreate on it, they're gonna do shit that you didn't even know was possible. I have Procreate on my son's iPad. I gave it to him, and within 2 weeks, he had learned how to animate in Procreate, which isn't really a thing you're supposed to be able to do. He took a video, somehow figured out how to load it as individual frames, somehow figured out how to draw over those individual frames, and then somehow figured out how to play those individual frames in sequence, all in Procreate, which again, I didn't know was possible. If you give children access to quality technology, they will learn. They will teach you. If you give them junk, you will get junk out.
So, is Generation Alpha doomed? No, but they could be if we don't start supporting young families and updating outdated.
So, the last thing I want to say is, millennial parents, get yourself together. Gen Z, please become better parents. And Gen Alpha, please act smarter than you are. If you are one of the older Gen Alphas, please act smarter and stop getting skincare. Thank you.